Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar is one of those American coins that can instantly capture the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters alike. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary 50-cent piece resting quietly in an old drawer or forgotten piggy bank. But hidden among millions of common examples are a few extraordinary coins that have stunned the numismatic world with jaw-dropping values. The moment collectors hear about a rare 1972 Kennedy half dollar selling for thousands of dollars, excitement spreads like wildfire because many people still unknowingly carry these coins in family collections. Some rare examples with unusual minting errors, flawless surfaces, or deep cameo finishes have become prized possessions that serious collectors fiercely compete to own. When the Kennedy half dollar was introduced in the 1960s after the tragic loss of President John F. Kennedy, it immediately became one of America's most emotional and symbolic coins. By 1972, the coin had already become a favorite among collectors because of its historical meaning and elegant design. The powerful portrait of Kennedy on the front and the majestic presidential seal on the reverse gave the coin a bold appearance that stood out from ordinary pocket change. Even today, holding a 1972 Kennedy half dollar can feel like holding a small piece of American history, and that emotional connection often drives collectors to pay astonishing prices for the finest examples ever discovered. What truly sends the value of certain 1972 Kennedy half dollars into unbelievable territory is rarity combined with condition. Most circulated coins are only worth face value or slightly more, but a perfectly preserved specimen with sharp details and glowing mint luster can command enormous prices. Collectors search endlessly for coins graded at the highest levels because only a tiny number survive in nearly flawless condition. A coin that appears untouched for decades, free from scratches and wear, can suddenly become the centerpiece of an elite collection. Some auction results have shocked the coin world when exceptional examples sold for amounts that ordinary people never imagined possible for a half-dollar coin. The real thrill begins when rare mint errors enter the picture. A 1972 Kennedy half dollar with a dramatic striking mistake can transform from ordinary change into a sensational collector's treasure. Double strikes, off-center errors, clipped planchets, and missing design elements are the kinds of unusual features that make collectors lose sleep hunting for these coins. These minting mistakes occurred during the fast production process at United States mints, and only a small number escaped into circulation. Today, those rare error coins are viewed almost like accidental masterpieces because no two are exactly alike. A striking error on the right coin can multiply its value hundreds or even thousands of times. Another reason collectors obsess over the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is the possibility of discovering rare proof versions with extraordinary cameo contrast. Proof coins were specially made for collectors using polished dies and carefully prepared blanks, giving them mirror-like surfaces and frosty designs. Some ultra-high-quality proof examples from 1972 possess breathtaking beauty that seems almost unreal under bright light. When these coins receive top professional grades, bidding wars can erupt at major auctions. Wealthy collectors are willing to spend huge amounts just to secure one of the finest known examples, because owning a top-graded coin brings prestige and bragging rights in the collecting world. Stories about hidden coin treasures only add to the mystery surrounding this famous half dollar. Many collectors dream that somewhere inside an old family coin jar, dusty attic box, or inherited collection sits a forgotten 1972 Kennedy half dollar worth a life-changing amount of money. These stories continue because rare discoveries truly happen. Ordinary people have occasionally uncovered valuable coins by pure accident, turning a simple search through spare change into an unforgettable moment. That possibility keeps millions of treasure hunters checking every Kennedy half-dollar they find. Hopping fate has placed an extraordinary coin in their hands. The design itself also plays a major role in the coin's lasting popularity. The image of President Kennedy carries a sense of strength, leadership, and American pride that few coins can match. Even decades after its release, the 1972 issue still attracts both experienced numismatists and beginners entering the hobby for the first time. Its large size, impressive artwork, and historical background create a powerful combination that feels far more meaningful than ordinary currency. For many collectors, owning a beautiful Kennedy half-dollar is not just about money. It is about preserving a symbol of an important era in American history. Some exaggerated stories online claim that every 1972 Kennedy half-dollar could make someone an overnight billionaire, but the truth is more selective and fascinating. Only the rarest examples with exceptional qualities achieve truly massive values. However, that reality does not make the hunt any less exciting. In fact, it makes the search even more thrilling because collectors know that hidden among common coins could be a rare variety or error waiting to be discovered. A single overlooked detail, unusual doubling, perfect preservation, or a rare proof finish can mean the difference between a common coin and a collector's dream worth an astonishing amount. Professional coin grading companies have also fueled the excitement around these coins. Once a rare 1972 Kennedy half-dollar receives authentication and a high grade from respected experts, its value can soar dramatically. Collectors trust certified coins because grading confirms authenticity and condition. Auction houses then showcase these elite coins to wealthy buyers around the world, sometimes creating intense bidding battles that push prices higher and higher. The combination of rarity, history, condition, and collector demand creates the perfect storm for incredible market value. In the end, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar remains one of America's most captivating modern coins because it combines mystery, history, and the dream of hidden fortune. Every coin tells a story, and some stories become legendary when a rare example surfaces and shocks the collecting community with an unbelievable price tag. Whether discovered in a forgotten collection or purchased from a dealer, these coins continue to inspire treasure hunters everywhere. That is why collectors always warn people not to spend old Kennedy half-dollars carelessly, because one extraordinary coin could turn an ordinary day into the discovery of a lifetime. The legendary 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is one of those mysterious American coins that can turn an ordinary pocket find into a jaw-dropping treasure story. At first glance, it may look like a simple 50-cent coin, but hidden among millions of common pieces are rare examples that collectors fight over with unbelievable passion. Some special versions carrying unusual minting errors, blazing original shine, or nearly perfect condition have shocked the coin market with astonishing prices. For many collectors, finding the right 1973 Kennedy half-dollar feels like discovering buried treasure from the past, because one rare piece can suddenly become worth far more than anyone imagined. When the coin was released in 1973, America was still emotionally connected to the memory of President John F. Kennedy. The Kennedy half-dollar had already become one of the most recognized coins in United States history because of its powerful design and emotional background. Families saved them in drawers, banks stored them in rolls, and collectors searched carefully for flawless examples. What makes the 1973 edition so fascinating today is that many people ignored them for decades, meaning valuable treasures may still be hiding in old jars, forgotten boxes, and inherited collections waiting to be discovered. Among the most desired versions is the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar struck at the Denver Mint. While millions were produced, only a tiny number survived in spectacular mint condition with razor-sharp details and glowing luster. Collectors pay enormous money for coins graded at the highest levels because perfection in older coins is incredibly rare. A normal worn piece may only be worth face value, but a nearly flawless specimen can command shocking amounts at auctions. The difference between an ordinary coin and an elite collectible sometimes comes down to microscopic details invisible to the average person. The excitement becomes even more intense when minting errors enter the story. Certain 1973 Kennedy half dollars feature doubled letters, weak strikes, clipped planchets, off-center designs, or dramatic die cracks that make the coin unique. Error collectors are willing to spend huge amounts chasing these strange mistakes because no two error coins are exactly alike. Some rare error pieces have sold for thousands of dollars simply because they stand apart from the millions of ordinary examples. The possibility that a strange-looking coin in your pocket could actually be worth a fortune keeps treasure hunters constantly searching. Another reason these coins attract attention is their powerful appearance. The portrait of Kennedy carries a bold presidential dignity, while the eagle on the reverse side gives the coin an unmistakable American identity. Over time, certain coins develop beautiful natural toning with shades of gold, blue, purple, and silver that collectors absolutely adore. A naturally toned 1973 D Kennedy half dollar with exceptional eye appeal can become the centerpiece of an advanced collection. Sometimes beauty alone drives prices sky high, especially when the coin looks untouched by time. Many dramatic stories circulate in the coin world about people discovering rare Kennedy half dollars in unexpected places. Some were found inside old bank rolls, others inside inherited collections from grandparents who quietly saved coins for decades. These stories fuel the dream that unimaginable wealth may still be sitting unnoticed in everyday homes. The thought that a simple half dollar could someday change a person's financial future creates enormous excitement around rare coins. That emotional thrill is exactly why collectors remain obsessed with searching through old change year after year. The market value of a 1973 Kennedy half dollar depends heavily on condition, rarity, and uniqueness. Most circulated examples are common, but elite coins with extraordinary grades or rare errors can climb dramatically in value. Professional grading companies carefully inspect every tiny detail under magnification, and a single point difference in grade can mean the difference between a modest collectible and a headline-making treasure. Coins preserved in nearly perfect condition are incredibly difficult to find because even the smallest scratch or mark lowers desirability. One of the most thrilling parts of coin collecting is the mystery hidden inside ordinary-looking coins. A person could unknowingly spend a valuable Kennedy half dollar at a store without realizing its true importance. That is why experienced collectors examine dates, mint marks, shine, edge quality, and unusual features with extreme care. The 1973 D issue especially attracts attention because superb examples have become harder to locate as time passes. Every year, more coins become damaged, cleaned, or lost, making surviving premium pieces even more desirable. Collectors also love these coins because they represent a unique chapter in American history. The Kennedy half dollar became more than currency. It became a national symbol connected to memory, patriotism, and emotion. Holding a shining 1973 piece feels like holding a frozen moment from another era of America. This emotional connection adds tremendous power to the coin's popularity and explains why collectors are willing to spend serious money chasing the finest examples available. Some buyers see them not only as collectibles, but also as historical treasures with lasting importance. The idea that a single coin could transform someone's life overnight is what makes the hunt so addictive. While not every 1973 Kennedy half dollar is worth millions, the rarest and finest examples can absolutely bring astonishing prices that surprise even experienced collectors. Hidden among ordinary coins may be a dazzling rarity waiting to be recognized by the right expert. That possibility keeps dreamers searching through old collections every single day. Hopping the next coin they hold could become the discovery that changes everything forever. The legendary 1974 Kennedy half dollar is one of those American coins that can instantly capture the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters across the world. At first glance, it may appear like an ordinary 50-cent coin resting quietly in an old jar, hidden inside a dusty drawer, or forgotten in a family collection for decades. But beneath its silver-colored surface lies a powerful story of history, mystery, and astonishing value. Some rare versions of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar have shocked the coin market with unbelievable auction prices, turning simple pocket change into a life-changing discovery overnight. For many collectors, finding the right 1974 half dollar feels like uncovering a hidden treasure buried in plain sight for generations. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar was created to honor the memory of John F. Kennedy, one of the most admired presidents in American history. Ever since the Kennedy half dollar first appeared in the 1960s, Americans became emotionally attached to the coin because it symbolized strength, hope, and a tragic chapter in the nation's past. By 1974, millions of these coins were produced, but only a tiny number survived in extraordinary condition or with rare minting mistakes that now make collectors willing to pay staggering amounts of money. While most people spend these coins without a second thought, experienced collectors examine every detail carefully, because one rare feature can transform a common 50-cent piece into an incredible jackpot. What makes certain 1974 Kennedy half dollars so valuable is not just their age, but their rarity and condition. Coins struck with unusual mint errors, double images, missing details, or perfect mirror-like surfaces are considered extremely desirable in the collecting world. A flawless uncirculated coin that still shines as if it were minted yesterday can attract fierce competition among collectors. Some rare proof versions created with exceptional detail have sold for thousands of dollars, while extremely unique error coins have reached astonishing values that seem almost unreal. The idea that a single half dollar could carry the price of a luxury car or even a dream house is exactly what keeps treasure hunters searching endlessly through old collections. Among the most talked about examples are coins minted in Philadelphia and Denver during 1974. Tiny differences in strike quality, surface texture, and mint marks can dramatically change the value. Collectors often search for deep cameo-proof coins with frosty designs and mirror backgrounds because these pieces stand out with breathtaking beauty. When such coins are graded at the highest levels by professional experts, their prices can skyrocket beyond ordinary expectations. A rare top-grade 1974 Kennedy half dollar can become the crown jewel of a collection, admired not only for its beauty, but also for its astonishing scarcity in perfect condition. The excitement surrounding this coin grows even stronger because many valuable examples may still be hidden in circulation or forgotten collections. Families sometimes inherit old jars of coins without realizing that one small piece could carry extraordinary worth. A worn box sitting quietly in an attic may contain a Kennedy half dollar capable of changing someone's financial future forever. Stories of lucky collectors discovering valuable coins at garage sales, flea markets, or inside inherited collections continue to inspire millions of people worldwide. Every time someone examines an old 1974 half dollar under bright light, there is always the thrilling possibility that they are holding something incredibly rare. One fascinating reason collectors love the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is the mystery surrounding minting errors. During the coin production process, machines occasionally created mistakes that were never meant to leave the mint. Some coins display doubled lettering, off-center designs, clipped edges, or unusual metal flaws that make them unique pieces of history. Because error coins are often one of a kind, collectors compete aggressively to own them. The rarer the mistake, the greater the value becomes. In the world of coin collecting, imperfections sometimes create unimaginable riches, and that strange reality makes the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar even more legendary. Condition is another powerful factor that determines whether this coin is worth a few cents or a fortune. Coins with scratches, fatting, or heavy wear are usually common, but coins preserved in nearly perfect condition can command breathtaking prices. Professional grading companies inspect every tiny detail using advanced magnification, awarding high grades only to the finest surviving examples. A 1974 Kennedy half-dollar with sharp details, brilliant luster, and untouched surfaces can stand far above ordinary pieces. When collectors see a rare coin preserved almost perfectly for more than 50 years, the excitement becomes intense because such survival is incredibly uncommon. The popularity of the Kennedy half-dollar has also grown because it represents more than money. It carries emotion, history, patriotism, and nostalgia all at once. Many Americans saved these coins as keepsakes after the tragic loss of President Kennedy, meaning countless pieces disappeared from circulation for decades. This emotional connection adds another layer of fascination to the coin's legacy. To collectors, owning a rare 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is like holding a small piece of American history in the palm of their hand. The combination of historical significance and financial value makes these coins truly unforgettable. As the years continue passing, collectors believe the finest 1974 Kennedy half-dollars may become even more difficult to find. Demand keeps rising while top-quality examples remain limited, creating intense competition in auctions and private sales. Some collectors spend years searching for the perfect coin to complete their collection, and when they finally discover one, they are willing to pay extraordinary amounts to secure it. This growing demand has transformed certain rare Kennedy half-dollars into prized assets that continue climbing in value year after year. For passionate collectors, these coins are not just currency. They are hidden treasures with the potential to create life-changing opportunities. The thought that an ordinary-looking 50-cent coin could secretly hold massive value is what makes the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar so captivating. Somewhere, perhaps in an old wallet, a forgotten piggy bank, or a dusty family collection, there may still be a rare example waiting to be discovered. That possibility keeps the dream alive for millions of treasure hunters who believe fortune can appear when least expected. Before spending any old Kennedy half-dollar, careful collectors always inspect it closely because one small detail could separate a common coin from an extraordinary rarity worth a staggering amount of money. In the mysterious world of coin collecting, the next unbelievable discovery may already be resting quietly in someone's hands. The legendary 1992 Kennedy half-dollar is one of those American coins that can stop collectors in their tracks the moment it appears under bright light. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary 50-cent piece resting quietly in old drawers, forgotten piggy banks, or dusty coin jars. But hidden among common examples are ultra-rare treasures capable of shocking the coin world with unbelievable prices. Some special versions from 1992 have become the center of intense collector obsession because of rare minting mistakes, proof strikes, deep cameo surfaces, and nearly flawless preservation. To the average person, it may look like spare change, yet to elite collectors, this small silver-colored coin can represent prestige, rarity, and fortune beyond imagination. Stories continue to spread about rare Kennedy half-dollars being discovered accidentally and later selling for astonishing amounts that changed lives forever. The year 1992 was especially important for the Kennedy half-dollar series because the United States Mint introduced remarkable proof and silver proof sets that created coins with mirror-like beauty and extraordinary detail. Certain coins from these sets display breathtaking frosted portraits of President John F. Kennedy, surrounded by glassy reflective fields that appear almost unreal. When such coins survive in perfect condition with no scratches, fingerprints, or damage, collectors compete fiercely to own them. A single flawless specimen graded at the highest levels can command jaw-dropping prices far beyond what ordinary people expect from a 50-cent coin. This is why experienced collectors carefully inspect every 1992 Kennedy half-dollar they encounter instead of spending it casually. Among the most mysterious treasures are the rare error coins from 1992. Some were struck off-center, while others revealed doubled lettering, clipped planchets, missing details, or dramatic die cracks that transformed ordinary coins into numismatic legends. Error coins are powerful because they are accidental creations of the minting process, making each one unique and impossible to reproduce exactly. Collectors love these mistakes because they represent moments when perfection failed inside the mint itself. Imagine discovering a 1992 Kennedy half-dollar with unusual doubling on the lettering or a dramatic misalignment that makes it unlike any other coin in circulation. Such discoveries can ignite bidding wars among serious collectors who dream of owning something truly one of a kind. The 1992 silver-proof Kennedy half-dollar holds a special place in the hearts of collectors because of its rich silver composition and extraordinary appearance. Unlike normal circulation coins, these proof coins were struck with exceptional care using polished dies and specially prepared planchets. The result is a dazzling masterpiece filled with sharp details and brilliant contrast. In top condition, these coins can become extremely valuable, especially when certified by professional grading companies at near-perfect levels. Some elite examples have reached astonishing values because collectors understand how difficult it is to preserve a proof coin without the tiniest imperfection. Even microscopic flaws can reduce value dramatically, making perfect coins incredibly rare. Collectors also search aggressively for the 1992 Kennedy half-dollar because Denver Mint examples with strong strikes and flawless surfaces are much harder to find than most people realize. Billions of coins may exist, but very few survive in pristine condition after years of handling, storage, and circulation. Coins graded at the highest mint state levels become rare survivors of history. These pieces shine with blazing luster, sharp hair details on Kennedy's portrait, and crisp eagle feathers on the reverse. When collectors discover one preserved almost perfectly for decades, excitement spreads quickly through auctions and coin communities because top-quality examples are far scarcer than ordinary circulated pieces. What makes the Kennedy half-dollar so emotionally powerful is the connection to President John F. Kennedy himself. After his tragic assassination in 1963, the nation honored him with this coin, and ever since then the series has carried emotional weight far beyond its face value. Every Kennedy half-dollar represents a piece of American history, memory, and national identity. Because of that emotional connection, collectors often become passionate about completing full-date collections or acquiring the finest known examples. The 1992 issues continue that legacy, combining historical importance with the thrill of treasure hunting. That combination is exactly why certain rare examples can rise to extraordinary values in the collector market. Many people unknowingly own valuable coins because they never learned what details matter most. A tiny mint mark, a rare error, mirror-like surfaces, or an unusually sharp strike can mean the difference between 50 cents and a life-changing discovery. Some collectors spend years searching through rolls of half-dollars hopping to uncover one hidden gem that others overlooked. The excitement comes from the possibility that a rare 1992 Kennedy half-dollar could still be sitting unnoticed somewhere in ordinary circulation or inside an inherited coin collection. That dream keeps collectors searching day after day, fueled by the hope that the next coin they examine could become their greatest discovery. Condition is everything in the coin world, and with 1992 Kennedy half-dollars, the smallest details can create enormous differences in value. Coins with scratches, dull surfaces, or where from circulation usually remain common, but coins preserved in exceptional condition can rise dramatically in price. Professional grading companies examine every detail under magnification, studying luster, strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal before assigning grades. The closer a coin comes to perfection, the more collectors are willing to pay. This is why some seemingly ordinary Kennedy half-dollars have sold for stunning amounts at auctions, while worn examples remain worth only face value. The market for rare Kennedy half-dollars has become intensely competitive because collectors understand that truly elite coins are incredibly difficult to replace once locked inside advanced collections. Wealthy buyers, investors, and passionate numismatists constantly compete for top-graded examples and dramatic mint errors. When a spectacular 1992 Kennedy half-dollar appears at auction, excitement spreads rapidly because collectors know another opportunity may not appear for years. Prices can climb far beyond expectations as bidders fight to secure ownership of coins considered among the finest known. This fierce demand transforms certain rare half-dollars into modern treasures with astonishing market potential. The fascination surrounding the 1992 Kennedy half-dollar continues to grow because it combines history, rarity, beauty, and the thrilling possibility of hidden fortune. Somewhere out there, extraordinary examples may still remain undiscovered inside forgotten collections, old bank rolls, or family keepsakes waiting for the right person to recognize their importance. That possibility keeps the dream alive for millions of collectors around the world. So before spending any 1992 Kennedy half-dollar casually, examine it carefully, protect it properly, and learn its hidden details because one rare coin could hold a value far beyond imagination and become the unexpected treasure that changes everything overnight.